this is gonna be a really good one. For those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you'll know that about 4 weeks ago, I posted a bunch of videos on my story of me trying one of the Carol's Daughter hair masks. I used it to deep condition, of course, and detangle my hair with my, it's a bit dirty, sorry, my Tangle Teezer brush, the wet brush. This is what it looks like. So after posting all those videos on my story, in which I tagged Tangle Teezer, Tangle Teezer DM'd me, guys, a whole international brand based in the UK DM'd little old me. So they DM'd me and they told me that they really liked the videos, and that they'd like to speak to me a bit further, and they asked for my email address. Cool, I gave it, and I got an email from their social media rep, I think, and she basically reiterated her initial comments about how they really liked my videos, and then she added that they actually want to use them on their social media pages and maybe even in advertising. And she was asking me for permission to do that, and then she said in return they would send me some goodies of theirs to try. Of course I agreed. And it's so exciting. I have them in front of me. So they sent me 4 whole brushes, guys. The first thing that was in the package was this. It is a bigger version of the wet detangling brush. It's literally the exact same thing, just slightly bigger. Here they are side by side for comparison. Okay, and then they sent me this as well, which is the original detangling brush, along with sort of a newer version of the original. It's a detangling brush, but it's more suited to thicker and curly hair. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and then basically the main difference between these two is that the one for thicker curly hair has longer bristles. Well, let me show it this way. It has longer bristles in order to get through those thicker sections of hair. Okay, and then the last brush that was in the package was this one. So I wasn't really sure what this one was. But it says it's an everyday back combing brush, and it says it gives volume, height, and texture. Yeah, anyway, so in the next few parts of this video, you are going to watch me use and compare these two brushes, the original detangling brush and the detangling brush for thick and curly hair. I hope you guys stick around and watch me demo these and compare them, and you'll especially want to stick around for the end because I have a huge surprise. These over here are the 5 products that I used for this week's wash day. So I used the On Jackie's Grapeseed range to shampoo and deep condition, and then to moisturize I used their flaxseed sealed up hydrating butter, as well as this grapeseed and avocado oil to seal. I've already sectioned my hair up and applied some deep conditioner. So what you're watching is that on the right side of the screen, I am using the original detangling brush. As you can see, it's pink. And then on the left side of the screen, I'm going to try the thick and curly hair detangling brush, and you'll see that it's actually red. So this brush detangles quite nicely, just like my original pink one. The only issue I had was getting through that entire section of hair. Also, these bean-shaped brushes were a little bit difficult to grip. I found myself slipping quite a bit and not really knowing how to hold them. But as for detangling of the hair, the original detangling brush does a pretty decent job. Now we're heading on to the other half of my head, and we're going to be using the thick and curly hair detangling brush. As you can see, it's red. We can also see that the bristles are a little bit longer compared to the pink brush, and I was actually surprised at how quickly the brush penetrated the section of hair and like how much easier it was to detangle from the get-go. It was quite surprising. I will say though that prior to this I didn't pre-poo my hair, I didn't detangle prior to shampooing, and the last time I'd washed my hair was about 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't been doing twists or braids to sleep. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't, so my hair was quite tangled, especially this section that you're looking at. I don't know why, but it was just a bit more detangled compared to the rest of my head. I even had a bit of breakage, but you know, breakage and shedding is normal. We just tried to minimize it. But I was pleasantly surprised at how much easier it was to detangle with this brush. I'm even going back with the pink one on the right side of the screen just to get a feel of how each brush works. Both give very good curl definition, but I think the red brush gives a little bit more definition. Now we're going to detangle the thickest part of my hair, and that's around my crown. And again, on the right side of the screen I'm using the original detangling brush, and you can see it does the job really well. It detangles quite well. You can see over here I was struggling a little bit with how to hold the brush and getting a good grip on it because of the shape and the fact that the deep conditioner made it quite slippery. That's the only thing I guess I didn't really enjoy about these two brushes. They are very cute and the size is nice and portable, but I just struggled with how to hold them and getting a good grip on them. They do fit nicely into the hand though, but it's difficult to get a good grip. Okay, now we're going to the other side of my crown to try out the thick and curly hair detangling brush, and you can see it's a little bit easier with this one. I'm not struggling as much. I'm getting through the entire section a lot easier. This frame shows you the amount of shedding and breakage I had from those 4 sections you just watched me detangle, and as you can see, the pink brush, aka the original detangling brush, has a little bit more shedding and breakage on it. There isn't too big a difference. This clip shows you guys how my hair looked after I rinsed out the deep conditioner. I did deep condition overnight this week, and you can see that my hair is thoroughly detangled. I'm not having any problems running my fingers through it. It's bouncy, it's stretchable, very detangled. You can see there's a little bit of definition there, but I'm ruining it with my fingers. And I'm quite happy with the results on both sides, but particularly with the red thick and curly hair detangling brush. I hope you guys enjoyed me trialing the brushes and comparing them and seeing how they work. And you'll be very glad that you made it until the end, because I'm going to announce my big surprise. And the surprise is that I'm actually doing a giveaway of the brushes. And if you guys want to know details about the giveaway, please head to my 2 Instagram accounts and you'll see how you can enter and win. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I hope I'll see you in my next video, and I'm excited to see which of you guys wins the